Welcome, my students. Today we'll continue the SAAT league questions, and we stopped at question number 170. So let's get started. If a person has a sharp rise in the blood glucose level, which of the following hormones regulates the blood glucose level and return it back to normal level? If you know the answer, please type in the meeting chat. Um, yes, exactly. Insulin. You're right. And if we reverse the question and we said if a person has a low blood glucose level, the answer will be A, B, C, or D. Who can mention? Will be none of the options. Must be glucagon, and glucagon is not mentioned in the options, which is the hormone that is being releasing or converting the stored glycogen in the liver into insulin, I'm sorry, glucose to be released in the blood to maintain the blood glucose level. Okay, and it's not written in the options. Okay, a sperm in the following figure, the arrow refers to. What is this arrow referring to? Middle piece. Yes, true. This is the middle piece. And of course, if you look here, 1 second, we have the heading, we have the head, we have the middle piece, we have the tail. Here is the head. Here is the middle piece. And here is the tail. Okay. Which of the following hormones are secreted by ovarian cells? Ovary secreting which hormone? Of course, the female sexual hormones. What are they? Progesterone. Yes. Cortisol is not related to the female sexual hormones. Cortisol is from the adrenal gland. Yeah, it's the progesterone, estrogen and progesterone. Okay, doctors advise pregnant women avoid intaking medicine, drugs in the first trimester. What is the reason behind the beginning of the formation of the embryos organ? Okay, correct, Ryan. That's correct. The importance of lymph nodes in the body is because the ability to. Yes, Muhammad Nabit. Here we have four options. Option number A, the beginning of formation of the embryos organ. B, tolerance to medicine. D, delay embryos growth. D, delay and default delivery labor. Okay. If you're looking for the question stem, it said the first trimester. So we will not choose the delay, okay, the labor or the delivery. He's talking about the beginning or the first trimester in the beginning of the pregnancy. So if you are in doubt, we will cross this. Tolerance to medicine, okay? Even if it's for the mother, for example, but what about the interference of this on the pregnancy? Okay, that was, uh, I thought I couldn't understand what you're referring to. Okay, so delay the embryo's growth, of course it will, but if you are choosing the answer that best fit among the option or the two options remaining, okay, yeah, what is this? This is supposed to be beginning. Yeah, this is supposed to be beginning. Yeah, which is, I think, correct. Nabit, are you still have any questions? Okay, thank you. No worry, man. The importance of lymph nodes in the bodies, it's is because their ability to. What is the proper answer here? Contribution and protection against infectious disease. Okay, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Because of course, as you know, the lymph nodes have the lymphocytes, and the lymphocytes play important role in the fight against the germs and microbes. Vaccinating children against polio disease is considered, yes, consider what? Yeah, of course, active immunity because it's trigger immune response. Yes, and it's forming the B memory cell or B memory cell. That's true. It is active because the body making B memory cells that are being okay ready to be interfering for the production of antibodies in the secondary attack. Yes, non-vascular plants couldn't live and accommodate in near okay in where I'm sorry in areas where water. Can you explain choices? 175. Yeah, sure. If you look here, we have passive immunity. Here he said vaccination. So what is the meaning of vaccination? It is a attenuated or weak, okay, weak pathogen. Okay, this is active immunity. Why? Because it trigger immune response. Trigger immune response. This immune response forming, okay, memory cells. Sorry, memory cells. Those memory cells will be ready for making antibodies. While the passive immunity is ready antibodies that is being done by another living organism rather than the human, and it will be broken down after okay period of time, and it will not long lasting. Vaccinating children against polio is considered antibodies. No, it's triggering immune response to make antibodies. Temporary protection, of course not. It is long lasting. Yes. Okay. Is it now clear, Rima, my dear? Okay, great. Non-vascular plants couldn't live, okay, and accommodate in areas where water is scarce. And that's because necessity of presence of water for the male gamete. Yes, because they are, yeah, exactly. They are water, okay, standing. Yes, exactly. Because the water medium through which the male gamete will be swimming in order to reach to the female egg cell. Yes, that's true. And also they have no vascular tissue system, and also they are not reproducing by the pollen. The gamete must, or the male gamete must swim in order to reach the female egg cell. Yes. The following figure represents sections in plant roots. Which of the following numbers refers to the part has a high concentration of oxygens? Yeah, 3. Yeah, exactly. Part question answer is C, which is number 3. Yeah, and this is the root. Yeah, root. Here we have the cap, root cap. Here's the root apex. Okay, root apex have here a meristematic cells. Meristematic cells. Meristematic cells are highly differentiated cells. They will secrete a plant hormone called auxin. Okay, the auxin will promote the primary growth. The primary growth is elongation. elongation of the root. Exactly. Using hormones, scientists were able to dwarf plants, short them, and that by controlling which hormones? Same question but different context. We're just rephrasing the question. Gibberellins? Why not A? Yeah, why not A? Who can tell me? Yeah, why not A? Yeah. Who can tell me what is the differentiation between auxin and gibberellins? Anyone can write down what's the difference between both hormones? Exceeding the height is, yeah, the gibberellins, and as you can see here, the gibberellins will be responsible for a dramatically, okay, increase of the plant height. Such like, for example, the stalk of some of the flowering plants that can be up to 40, okay, feet, which is about 12 meters. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it, yes. You are correct, my dear. Ryan. Which of the following figures represent negative geotropism? Again, we have two kinds of hormones, okay, here that are being confusing. Ethylene ribinin, okay, the fruit, so we will exclude it. Okay, if you are in doubt, go for the exclusion strategy, sorry. So ethylene will not be chosen. Cytokinin play a role in the cell division and cell cycle, so we will not, I'm sorry, we will not, okay, yeah, use it. So we have auxins, here is plant growth, in particular, the primary growth, and for the tropism. Tropism, as we mentioned before, is a plant slow growth movement towards environmental stimulus. The stimulus may be light in case of the phototropism. It could be gravity, such like gravitropism, or such like touch in case of thigmotropism. Okay, the gibberellin play very important role in, yes, ending or cease the dormancy period. Okay, for the where we extremely elongate the plant part, such like leaves, such like stems. Okay, in order to help in the process of germination. Okay, it causes dramatic growth, dramatic plant growth. Okay, some of the plant parts may reach up to 14 feet, as I mentioned before, such like in Agave americana. Okay, Rital, Navid. Okay, you are welcome. Which of the following figures represents negative geotropism or gravitropism? Where is the picture that tells that this is the gravi or geotropism? A, B, C, or D? Movement towards, he said negative. Yeah. Uh, think about it. Think about it. Um, no. Yes. It's B. It's B. Because if you have a look here, look, I'm gonna telling you why. Why it's not A, first of all. It's not A because this is phototropism, and it's positive, by the way. Positive phototropism. Because the plant can move through light. And here, okay, away from the light, negative photo. Okay. Here there is actually no tropism. Here is no tropism. Okay, most likely this bod is rotating. Most likely it's rotating. So it's negate the gravity. But here you can have a look that the chute is moving away from gravity. Here is the soil, and the chute move away. So here is the gravity, and the chute moving away from the gravity. So it is negative, and gravity is geo or gravitropism. Okay. B, it is not towards the window. Okay, they are totally different scenes, Abdullah, Muhammad Nabit. They are totally different scenarios. Okay, you got it, my dear? Okay, thank you. In the following figure, the type of tropism, I did mention this. It's easy. Towards touch. Okay, I will, but write the correct answer first. Phygmotropism. Yes, it is phygmotropism. Phototropism is a slow growth movement towards light. The stimulus here is light. Gravitropism, the stimulus is gravity. And of course, in each thing we have positive and negative. We have positive, we have negative. Positive means towards the stimulus. Negative means away from stimulus. Phygmotropism is sorry, towards touch. Also, we have positive, okay, and we have negative. Vertical, it's out of the choices. There's nothing called vertical tropism. There is no vertical tropism, my dear. Yes, exactly. All three times. Yes, exactly. So think about it. This is the first thing that you have to exclude. Yes, exactly. You got it, my dear? When they were asking about this, I hope it's clear. Okay, my students, let's go. The growth of grape plant towards light is an example of positive tropism. Yeah, exactly. Yes. And in particular, it's it's called positive thigmotropism. Yeah. Because the grape is one of the vines, and those vines are, yes, performing the response to touch, which is called thigmotropism. He asked about 179. 179. My dear, this is light. This is light. So this is moving towards light, so it is positive photo. And here he said negative geo. So it's not this. Here he's saying this is negative phototropism, so it is not this. Okay. Uh, B here, it's moving away from the gravity, so it is negative. Okay. And geo or gravitropism. And this is what he is asking. Okay. And here there is no tropism. There is no tropism. My dear, which part? Be specific. I'm sorry. Be specific. I'm saying here the chute moving away from gravity. You got it. Yeah, and he only showing you the chute. He didn't show you the no, not in general. No, it is not. It is not precise scientific words because the root system is positive geo and the chute is negative. In contrast, the chute system is positive photo and negative geotropism. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we cannot say that in general. And here he didn't allow you to see what is inside the pot. Otherwise, it will be another okay options. Okay, Mother, I think that I answered your question. Sorry, I'm back. Even if, yeah, thank you, Mother. Even if, okay, Muhammad David, what might be the different context in your point of view? What I can build on? Okay, what do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, you're saying that when it moves towards the floor, it's positive gravity. Yes, but When it moves and stop, no, I cannot say that. I have to mention what is moving towards. I have to be specific. Yeah, I'm agree with you. I'm agree with you. But which part? You are saying any part? Yeah, any part. Okay, but we have to be specific. Okay, agree with you on this. Yeah, welcome, my dear. Because you may be deceiving me with just one single word. Okay, the grapes, we're done with it. A colored structure in the flower that attracts pollinators. What are the color part that is attracting pollinators? Sure, petals. Yeah, they are the petals. Large, outstanding color. In some cases, may be scented. They have guidelines, and they may contain nectar that releases or produces nectar. Yes. Which of the following structures represent the male flowering parts? What are the male flowering parts? It's called stamen, that is made up of anther and filament. Anther is the pollen-producing organ. Filament is the stalk. Yes. In the following figure, which of the following structures the arrow refers to? Where is the arrow? Sorry, supposed to be here, something. Yeah, it's here. Sorry. Yeah, this arrow is referring to uh it's not one of those. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, it's better. It's better. Reason, okay, stigma is supposed to be here. Okay. This is supposed to be stigma. The arrow is not specific. If so, this is supposed to be stigma. Yeah. Here is the beetle. Who those that answered C? Yeah. What's sebel again? Here is my dear, the sebel. Okay, let's go before even. Here we have the receptacle on which all of the floral parts are being arranged. Here we have the sebel, the green part. Here we have the petals. You are right. You are right. But the answer there was like this. So I thought that the arrow is not perfectly pointing towards the stigma. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm agree with you, Nabit. I am agree with you. And here is style, and here is the ovary. I go for stigma because the students say it wasn't exam stigma, so the arrow may not be in the proper place. But according to this context, it must be petals to make it clear for you and the rest. And we are learning from the rest of the figure. Here we have the male organ, which is called anther, the pollen-producing organ. And here we have the filament. And together they are making what is known as, sorry, the male part or stamen. And of course, stigma style ovary, they are making the female part, which is called cardle or pistil. Yes. Yeah, supposed to be C. Yeah. If the R is only representing to this region, this is better. Yeah. If it go a little bit inward, as the student referred that attended the exam, it will be the stigma. Anyone, if you have this in your exam, any one of you? No answer. Okay. So explain it fully, Shabab. In the table below, which number characterizing the wind-pollinated flowers? Wind-pollinated flower. The pollen grains, many. Those that are choose C. Yeah, exactly. Their stigma is really large and outstanding outside of the flower. Yes, and they are mostly below the petals. Yeah, in order to take any flying um, pollen. That's true. That's true. Correct answer. Good, Banda. So again, in order to stress on this, the pollen, they have to be many because the wind is not sure that will carry the pollen to the correct plant. The stigma must be large in order to be able to attach or to grasp any. flying pollen. Okay, and where are the stamen? The stamen mostly outside of the flower, sway outside in the air current, because the air will be the pollinator here, will take the pollen away, okay, to do the process of pollination. What is not obvious in this question, Muhammad Nabit? What is not obvious here? Nominate. It's very logical. What is confusing you? What in particular? Put my hands on the confusion so that I can clarify. It is when pollinated, so it is not a it's not precise that the wind will take the pollen from one plant to another plant. Wind is not, okay, do not have eye in order to have a look for the outstanding, colorful, scented flowers and will not be attracted towards any kind of flowers. So we must have a lot of pollen. So the pollen must be many, okay? This is number one, must be many. Number two, the stigma must be large. Why? In order to be able to take any kind of the flying pollen. Okay, that's why it has to be extremely large, feathery in most of the cases. By the way, sway outside of the flower. Why? In order to capture any flying pollen. Number three is number two. Number three. The stamen is mostly, okay, below the petals, outside of the flower fully. Why? To be easily swayed in the wings, okay, in the winds, okay, currents in order to take the pollen and transferring them from the stamen to the stigma of the female part. I think it's clear. One of the following biological molecules make up most of the biological membranes. It's what? Biological molecules that make up most of biological membranes. What are the great majority of the biological membranes are made up of? Are you sure of it? Nucleic acid? No way. Ryan, Azuz. Yeah, phospholipid. Exactly. Not proteins. Basically, it is phospholipid. As you know, we have double membrane and is mostly formed of phospholipid. Here is a phosphate head and here is lipid tails. Yeah, exactly. And there will be embedded protein, but the great majority is made up of a kind of lipid called phospholipid. Which of the following living organisms, its cells do not contain cell wall? This is the only kingdom that lack of cell wall. Yes, of course. Of course. Should be amongst the animal kingdom, and Hydra is, yeah, is an Idarian and it's animal. Exactly. Sure. Which of the following organelles is absent in animal cell? What is the organelle that is not present in the animal cell, only in plant cell? Do photosynthesis. And Mike, yes, exactly. The plastids. Yes, sure. You examined a tissue under the microscope and you found its cells have a cell wall. Based on your study, from which of the following the specimen is taken? Yeah, human skin, fish blood, crocodile liver, all of them are animal kingdom. But the last one is the oak tree, which is plant, and it do contain, yeah, the cell wall. Yes, 88. He said here, which is the organelle that is absent. Absent that is not present. Okay, not present. Okay. And here we have plastids. Plastid, we have chromo and chloro. Chloroplast. Okay. Chloroplast, we have chromo. Okay, or amyloplast. Okay, those are the chloroplastids. They are found in, okay, plant only. Plants only. While mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and nucleus, they found in both plants and animals. Okay, is that clear, my dear? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. As the activation energy is low, the rate of chemical reaction is fast. Which of the following substances acts on lowering the activation energy? As you know, any chemical reaction needs a activation energy. Every chemical reaction has its own activation energy. There is a biological, okay, compound work on lowering the activation energy. It's the enzyme. Yes, for sure. This is the exact definition of the enzyme. In photosynthesis, the what energy is converted to what? In the photosynthesis, we answered the same question before. It was the light-to-chemical. Yes, perfect, Banda. Yes, perfect, Tala. You're right. Exactly. The light energy into chemical energy in the form of glucose. Which of the following equation represents the process of cellular respiration in human? Think about it. Read carefully. Think about it. Cellular respiration, we should start by the glucose plus oxygen, give me carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. Yes, exactly. Yes, your answer is correct. Yes. Which of the following cellular structure occur in it the Krebs cycle of aerobic respiration? In which organelle the Krebs cycle occurred? As you know, we have after the glycolysis, Krebs in case of the presence of the oxygen, and of course, as you mentioned, as those that occurred in mitochondria. Yeah, Ryan as well, mitochondria. Perfect. Yes. And if there is no oxygen, there is no Krebs cycle, and there is no electron transport chain as well. Okay. At which stage of the cell cycle the genetic material is duplicated? The duplication occurred in which, okay, part or in which cycle? In which stage? Uh, think about it. Exactly, exactly. In particular, in S phase, and S phase is part of the interphase. You are right. You are right. Yeah, we have actually, first of all, the answer is interphase. Okay, if I would like to extend the explanation, I'm gonna saying that the cell cycle has, okay, 4 stages. First, we have here, if I, here we have interphase. I'm sorry. Here is the G1. Okay, and here is the S or synthesis. And in the synthesis, okay, the process of DNA, okay, duplication occurring here. After that, we have the G2, okay, and all of those are called interphase. Interphase. After the interphase, we have the M or mitosis, okay, it's called mitosis. And mitosis is divided into 2 parts. First, we have the karyokinesis. Karyokinesis or the nuclear division. And cytokinesis or cytoplasmic division. Nuclear division is also known as mitosis, by the way. That has prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we have 4. Yes. This is everything that I need you to know about it. In mitosis, at which phase the chromosomes condense and the nucleolus disappear? It's very easy. This is very easy. Telophase, no. Prophase, yes. Right, yeah. You're right. It's in the prophase. Yeah, this is the events that occur in the prophase. Yeah. The cancerous cell differ from the normal cells. That is, isn't the telophase the last phase? Yeah, that's correct. But the question said, okay, the chromosome condensed and the nucleolus disappear. Okay, disappear. In the telophase, opposite will be happening. Okay, the nucleolus will be reappear again. The nuclear envelope will be form again, and the chromosomes will be uncoiled to be chromatin again. You got it. It is not confusing at all. At all is not confusing. It's exact, totally different than the prophase. What are the events that occur in the prophase? Number one, the nuclear envelope disappear. The nucleolus will be disappear. The chromosomes will be condensed. Okay. The centrioles will migrate to opposite pole of the cell. The spindle fibers will be formed. That's in the prophase. Pro first. And at the end, everything that disappeared will appear again. And everything that is being made will be disappear. So what disappeared? The nuclear envelope. So it will be reformed in the telophase. Nucleolus disappears, so it will be reformed again. The chromosomes condense it. They will be uncondensed or uncoiled. And the spindle fibers will be disassembled because there is no need for it. It's done. It's at the end now, Abdul. Okay? So there is no need for the spindle fibers anymore. You got it, my dear? It's not confusing. It's logic and sequence. Did you got it, my dear? It's clear. In it? It's clear. Hello? Any gesture? The cancerous cell differ from the normal cell. That is, yeah, what a difference between the normal and, yeah, spend more or less in the interface. It is, yes, it's correct. It's correct. Yeah, that's why it is repeated a lot. It is not taking the proper time for the interface. Yeah, that's why, Muhammad. Yeah, it is not responding to the signals of the cell. It's supposed to take proper time in the interface in order to be ready for the cellular, okay, or the cell cycle. But actually, it is not following the pattern. It is not following to the pattern. That's why it is uncontrollable or uncontrollably dividing cells. Yeah, that's why it is been dividing a lot. Yeah, we can abbreviate it by this, yeah, by more detail than this. Okay, the following figure, a cell division represents what phase? Think about it. Anaphase 2. Why did I mention 2? Because only one word. If you write it, it will be sister. That's it. Done. Yes, that's it. To the point. If it's not like this, if it's, for example, here like this, here is a chromatid, here another chromatid. So this is a, yeah, tetrade or homologous pair. This, if it's like this, it will be anaphase 1. Okay, and this what is causing the reduction, by the way. Reduction of, okay, genetic material. Reduction by half. But as you can see here, it is sister chromatids. And the sister chromatids separated during anaphase 2 of meiosis, sure. Yes. Never been tricked, never mix it up. This is anaphase 2, homologous pair. homologous pair, or tetrad. While here, sister chromatid. Okay. If both parents could roll their tongue and both are heterozygous, T capital T small, what are the possible genotypes of their children? It's very easy. It's very easy. Yeah, T capital, T capital, T capital, T small, and T small, T small. Yeah, very obvious. Very obvious. And before telling me why, if you are in doubt, Punnett square. We have T capital, T small, and T capital, T small. Okay, Punnett square, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, male, female. We have T capital, T small, T capital, T small. Here, T capital with T capital. Here is T capital with T small. Here is T capital with T small. Here is, okay, I'm sorry, T small, T small. So T small, T small, T capital, T small, T capital, T capital. We have three different genotypes. Yeah. A wrinkled ear male mated with a non-wrinkled eared female and gave non-wrinkled eared offsprings. Non-wrinkled. When offsprings interbreed together, the ratio of phenotypes was 3 non-wrinkled to 1 wrinkled. It's very obvious. This is Mendel, okay? Yeah. So the trait of the wrinkled ear considered is very easy. Yeah, recessive, because it's masked in the third generation. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's masked in the third generation. The one that is being disappear in the third generation is the recessive. Genetic linkage, yeah, there is a gene link that are being, there are genes that when they are exchanged, they will be truffled or twinkled or exchanged as one piece. Why? Because they are very close to each other in the chromosome. This is they linked genes, yes. Yeah, yeah, and the ratio is 3 wrinkled. So I'm sorry, 3 non-wrinkled. So non-wrinkled is the dominant. So the wrinkled is recessive. No, no, it is not. Isn't this also? No, it is not. Link with what? Yeah, as was link was not. How come? Yeah, wrinkless is linked to what? Okay, let's carry on. The trait of the non-wrinkled ear did not show up in the third generation. That's why it is masked. What is being masked in the third generation according to Mendel's simple inheritance? It is the recessive. That's it. If the number of chromosomes in animal sex cells is 4 pairs of chromosomes, what's the number of possible genetic combinations after fertilization? We have a law of the number of possible animal sex cells is 4 pairs. So how many the chromosome pairs? 4. Yeah, we have chromosomes pair equals to 4. Okay. Who can answer the question? Yes. Why? Because the law is 2 to the power of n, while n equals the number of chromosome pairs. So 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 4 equals, yeah, 16. It's very straightforward answer. Yeah, exactly. You are right, Azuz. Perfect, my dear. That's bad. N is the number of chromosome pairs. Never mix up pairs, not, okay, anything else. Two parents with a recessive genetic disorder called cystic fibrosis. What is the probability of having an affected child with that disease? with a recessive genetic disorder. Both of them have it. What are the possibility for having an affected child with the disease? It's very easy. All of you saying B. Sadly, it is 100%. It's a recessive genetic disorder, he mentioned. It's a recessive. So in order for the person to be infected, okay, it must be homozygous. So C small, with C small, without even looking, 100% C small. Yeah, recessive. It's very easy. You tricked. You tricked. Yeah. He said recessive genetic disorder. And the recessive will not be shown unless both alleles are homozygous. And so all of them are lowercase or recessive. You got it. Yeah, only appear in when the individual is homozygous. Okay. Again, the recessive trait, we have dominant, we have recessive from scratch. We have recessive. The dominant can be homozygous or heterozygous. Homo, for example, B capital, or hetero, B capital, B small, because the dominant masks the recessive. The recessive only can be, okay, homozygous recessive. And in this case, if the both parents are recessive, so both are lowercase. For example, B small with B small. So 100% will be B small. That's why this is the correct answer. While tracking a trait in the following pedigree, individuals of second generation are, think about it. We're now talking about inheritance. I can't say always. Recessive with recessive? Yes, if this is your question. But recessive with dominant? Of course, no. It will be 50-50, which is called test cross in a monohybrid inheritance bundle. What is the correct answer? A and D, both. Why? We have heterozygous, for example, B capital, B small, and here we have B small. So here we have B capital, B small, B capital, B small, B small, B small, B small. Yeah, like this. The ratio of trait carriers is equal to the ratio of non-trait. Yeah, exactly. This is the exact what I just mentioned. This is the, yeah. This is the test cross. This is what I just mentioned to bundle. What about A, male and female, that showing the trait? No, this doesn't show the trait. It doesn't show the trait. It is incorrect. I cannot say this. I can't say this. I can't say this, my dear. Sorry. It is not correct. What you are saying is scientifically incorrect. Okay? Because here are carrier and here do not have the trait. If it's fully shaded, it has, but it is unshaded. Unshaded, my dear. It is not shaded, not dimmed. So it is not the trait that we are looking for. You got it, my dear? The trait that we are tracing must be, the figure must be shaded or dimmed. Okay? And this yellow means unshaded. Fully shaded means have it. Trait means it's fully shaded. Yeah, exactly. Not half mean carrier. Not is not fully shaded or half means a carrier. Yes, sure. Yeah. Anytime. To which of the following genetic patterns the human blood group inheritance is going to? We answered this many times. I'm sorry now, but I still have 30 questions and I have to finish the class after, okay, about less than 7 to 8 minutes. Shabab, you can send me any questions, by the way, in the WhatsApp group, but actually, we have to take as much as we can of the leaks that you will see, inshallah. What could be the answer here, my students? It is codominance. Yeah, the AB. Generally, it is a polygenic trait, to be that clear. Codominance only AB blood group, to be more precise. Yeah, it's polygenic trait. Because we have multiple alleles. What are those multiple alleles? As we talked before, I, A capital, I, B capital, I, okay. Null, you can say null or I small, or even you can say null, nothing. Exactly. We took this many times, by the way. When you studying the following karyotype of an infected, okay, person, you will be sure that he is diseased by. Have a look. Have a look. Down syndrome, yeah, because it has triple copies of chromosome number 21. If you have a look here, there is a triple copies of the chromosome number 21. Yeah, very obvious. The genotype of a Turner syndrome person is, we took it even before, it is X. Oh, it's A. Bundle perfect. You are correct. Ryan, Azuz, yes, it's A. Yeah, and as I told you before, XX is a normal, okay, female, okay. XO is a Turner syndrome. It will live because there is one at least X chromosome. XXX extra, okay, female sexual characteristics. XY normal male. XXY Klinefelter, a male with a female sexual characteristics. XYY is a male with extreme or extra, okay, male sexual characteristics. OY will die. Why? Because there is no X. X is the chromosome of life, as we mentioned earlier. The person that is genotype is XXY is affected by. Yeah, this question you show. It came. This is Klinefelter syndrome. Yeah, exactly. A male with, yeah, it came. I know. And here is the exact, okay, detailed explanation that we just mentioned. Which of the following sentences best describes the function of the nucleic acid? What is the best sentence that describes the nucleic acid? Exactly. A. Perfect. Perfect. Also came. Good. That's good. Store genetic information and transmit it from one generation to other. That is perfect. The following figure represents what is this? It's a double helix, by the way, never been tracked. Yeah, only DNA. None of the B, C, and D. Not RNA. It is double helix. The nucleic acid RNA contain the nitrogen base uracil instead of thymine. Perfect. Yeah, we have DNA and we have RNA. We talked about it before, by the way, and RNA. According to Irvin Chargaff base pairing rule, in DNA, adenine pair with thymine by double hydrogen bond, and guanine pair with cytosine by triple hydrogen bond. While in RNA, adenine pair up with uracil by double hydrogen bond, and guanine pair with cytosine by triple hydrogen bond. Yeah, so instead of uracil is instead of thymine in DNA. When you're studying DNA molecule, according to the Chargaff base pairing rule, you found the amount of cytosine 30, so the guanine ratio is. It's very straightforward. Yeah, it is 30 as well. Yes. What are the nitrogenous base complementary to the following chain? Yeah, complementary. By the way, it is not that clear. He has to mention DNA, but it's clear in the options that all of them are nitrogenous bases of DNA. There is no uracil, so it's replication or it's the complementary DNA strand. C, yeah, that's true. A with T by double hydrogen bond, C with G with a triple hydrogen bond. Yes, it's very easy. Yes, sure, my dear Azuz. If C and G are equal, so the rest is thymine and adenine. So they are paired to each other. As long as they are paired to each other, so same, okay, every adenine linked to famine. So they are the same. Can I repeat 221? What is wrong? What is wrong here? He said we have cytosine equal 30%. And we have a rule that cytosine always pair with guanine. So this is 30%. So this, of course, 30%. That's it. Yeah, very easy. You're welcome. Which of the following RNA transfer amino acid to ribosome? Transfer. Transfer. What is the answer? No one writing anything in the meeting chat. Yeah, it's tRNA. Perfect, Bundle. Yes. Living organism that has two atria and one ventricle. Two atria and one ventricle. What is that? Frog. Yes. Why not? Why not crocodile? Crocodile is only an exception for the reptiles. And eagle and bears. Eagle is bird that have four chambers. Crocodile has four chambers. Bear is mammal that have four chambers. Frog has three chambers, two atria and one ventricle. Perfect. Which of the following has immovable joints? Immovable. That called sutures. That found in the skull. Yeah. No. No. Bears have four. Four. All of them have four chambers. Two atria, two ventricles. Yeah. Eagle included. Abdulaziz. Which of the following molecules, okay, found a lot in meat? Yeah. Fish has two. Yes, you're right. Fish has two. One atrium, one ventricle. Amino acids. Yes, because it has a lot of, yeah, proteinous content. ATP stored in. Where we can find the ATP? It is the powerhouses, not in the nucleus, man. Not in the cytoplasm. It's, yeah. Why in cytoplasm? Why not in mitochondria? It's made in mitochondria and it will be used in cytoplasm. Exactly. You are right, Azuz. Yeah. And even I have some, okay, words about the word sort. It's released in a very huge amount and it's used in a very huge amount as well. But this is the question. Group of fish that live together in the same place at the same time in the same, okay, and reproduce amongst themselves and produce fertile offspring. This biological population. Yes, exactly. This level of, yeah, population. Perfect. Which of the following features characterizing salamander from lizard? This is not new question. Yeah, salamander moist. Yes, smooth moist skin because it is amphibian. Yeah, perfect. Which of the following has no urinary bladder? Yeah, in order to ease their, okay, process of flight. Owl. Yeah, owl is a bird, so they need to reduce their weight to ease the process of flight. Perfect. In the following figure, the flower is described as, this flower is, it is not bisexual. Yeah, you're confused again. Again. There are no stamen. No stamen. Here is the male organ, and it's not there. Yeah, this is the female organ only. This is only carpel. Or pistil. That is made up of stigma. Very easy. Style. Ovary. This is the carpel or the female. Where is the male organ? It is not there. So it is not bisexual. It doesn't have the male and the female reproductive structure. Only have the female in this case. So it is uni. Uni means single. Unisex. Okay. Unisexual. Okay. That's it. One. Uni in Latin means one. Okay. Marine ecosystems has a great impact on our planet because they. That's easy. That's easy. If you didn't get this question, Navid, we breathe oxygen and there is 70% of the oxygen came from the phytoplanktons. Okay, I'll back to it. Yeah, exactly. I will back to it. Here, my dear, in order just to make use of time, we have only one sexual organ. We have male and we have female, or six organs, or parts. The male part is called stamen. It is absent here. So this flower has only one, okay, reproductive structure. So what is the only structure that has been here? The female. So it is unisexual. Has only one female reproductive structure or reproductive part. Very easy. Is the most easiest question. So it's uni. Same. It doesn't matter, male or female. It's just the classification. Bisexual have both. Unisexual has one. Yeah, of course. You are rephrasing the question, but it's not being questioned. Yes, correct. Which of the following process will slow down in a cell that has less number of ribosomes? Ribosome function is protein synthesis. If there is no ribosome, so less protein synthesis. Yeah, exactly. Occurrence of fires and volcanoes in a community, the community will be replaced by another biological community. This is called replaced by, yeah, ecological succession. Oh, and exactly, it's called secondary succession. Perfect. Done. We finished those questions. Of course, I still have all of your questions if you have any for the next session, inshallah. I hope all of you the best wishes, inshallah, and the best luck. I wish all of you the prosperous life and great future, inshallah. Till then, have my wishes and my prayers.